All right, good morning. I am Dr. Elena Gillespie, and I am here to lead you through Mindfulness Moments, a presentation by Saybrook University, and the recording will be available on our website. So very often when we are going through traumatic events, we become so enmeshed in them that we forget that there are other levels of reality. And sometimes the easiest fix is to connect to these other levels of reality. And it's simple in concept, but not always easy in execution. Is trying to break through the veil. And the key to it is to not try. So if your mind ends up scurrying around, that's fine, just bring it back. And there is no goal here. And the meditation is often, like I said, very simple in the fact that it is the occupation of the conscious mind so that the subconscious mind can come forward and access these other levels of reality. But as I said, there's no try here. If you only get a little bit of relaxation out of that, that's fine. If you achieve other levels of reality, that's fine too, or anything in between. So I want you to just seat yourself very comfortably in your chair and support your legs and feet or put them on the ground. And just take a real deep cleansing breath and let it all out, let it all go. And as always, close your eyes lazily, or just keep them and closed. And I want you to visualize that you have surrounded your place and spot with white light all the way around. And inside this white light where we are is just calm and serenity. And quite honestly, what we are is a series of frequencies and vibrations. So we start at the top of our head with a very, very high vibration. The top chakra connects to all that is, and we're going to go there in a moment. But as we go further, we go down to the heart, the throat chakra and the heart chakra and the thoracic, the gut chakra, and then the lower chakra, and then the ground chakra. These descend in frequency. So technically what we are is a walking musical octave for those of us that can hear it. So we're going to focus down at our ground chakra, which is in our lower abdomen. And I want you to visualize a ball of red light. All right, this can be, 6-8 inches across perhaps. And it's just a very deep red and very focused on visualizing this red ball. And what I want you to do is visualize that you are extending this red ball down through your legs, down into the earth, down through the building, the chair that you're sitting on, the building, and down into the ground. And when we do that, the earth, she is our mother, of course, and she will reply immediately. All right, and we can get grounding energy from her. And we ask her to take and change any extraneous tension or stress away from us as it channels down into this column of energy down into the earth. And just a really deep red color. And extend it down. Visualize it going through the earth's crust and down into the molten center of the earth. We're going to bring our visual eye back up to this red ball in our lower abdomen. And we are going to extend this column of energy up into our gut, all right, or up into our second and third chakra, all right? And it's going to evolve into sort of an orange color, okay? Orange, yellow, all right, as we kind of move up through the visual spectrum. And just relax, just allow the energy, really feel it. You can feel the energy if you're paying attention to it. But again, we're not trying to do anything. We are just being. We are like the lilies of the field. We don't need to do anything. All right. Okay, we're going to bring this column of energy up into our chest area. And now it's green. Green energy. It's growth and fertility and openness and compassion and love for ourselves, for others. This big green energy in the center of your chest. Okay, so now we've got part of the rainbow here. And I'm going to have you draw this column of energy up into your throat. And this is where our truth exists and lies. And it is blue, it's indigo blue. Sometimes it takes a while for us to really grab onto and resonate to our truth, but it is really, really helpful and really health-giving when we do. We are right with the world and ourselves and others when we can resonate to our truth and realize what it is. And I'm going to have you draw this line, this column of energy up to our third eye. And this is a lovely, lovely violet, ultraviolet color. And you may even feel your third eye twitch a little bit or open up. And this is where we get our sense of knowing. This combined with our gut, actually, but this is where we absorb that energy and that information. And I want you to draw it up to the crown of your head. All right, and now it's white light. Now, I want you to extend this energy up through the roof of your home or your building and up into the skies and up through the atmosphere and popping out. Your awareness is now on the outside of the atmosphere of the earth. Okay, and we are going to extend this. We are going to go out through the solar system. Visualize this as carefully as you can. There are millions of stars, brilliant light, deep, dark, midnight blue, other planets, other galaxies. We can see them. And it's very alive. It's not static by any means. Everything is moving, everything is changing, everything is transforming. We are not the same we were yesterday, or a week ago, or a month ago, or a year ago. We are a different cellular makeup. This is the receptacle where our intentionality lies. All right, we are constantly evolving energetically ourselves. So we're going to extend this, and everything is dynamic and alive. And there is a presence, a consciousness that we are a part of. We're not separate from it. We are a manifestation of that consciousness, that awareness. And I want you to keep extending this column of white light up, think up. I want you to imagine up. All right, to the center of the universe. And that is where all creation and causality is. It begins there. Causality is everywhere. We just see the top layer. So sometimes you can break through that by just connecting to this center of the universe. And it is where all creation begins. And we are connected to that. And the moment we connect to that, the energy replies. All right. And so we get an influx of energy from that. So we are each a musical octave, as I said, resonating to the energy of the universe. And I want you to just stay with that visualization. You may even feel energy flows through your abdomen. It feels sort of a bit like running water, a bit, but you can feel it on the inside. And it resonates all the way down to your root chakra, all the way down to the center of the earth. All right, and just stay with that visual image and ask for any messages or any input or any information. You may feel it in your gut, in your heart, in your third eye. You may hear it. You may get a picture. You may not get anything. You may just feel like you're connected to the center of the universe. We all are. And just stay with that. You may feel a pulsing or vibrating sense. So just stay with that. And if your mind wanders around, that's perfectly fine. Just bring it back to this image. Breathe easily. And just breathe, just be. There is no reason to do anything or try anything, it just is. All is as it should be right now. Let your compassion roll out of your heart chakra towards yourself, the people you know, people in your city, in your town, in your state, and surrounding the whole world. The universe loves you and is eager to help you and support you and give you life. Richard Burton said, without love, none of this makes any sense. And he's right. So we're going to take a breath and we are going to come back to our physical selves in our room, on our chair. And taking another deep breath, I want you to take your time and open your eyes. And just stay calm in your chair. And I thank you for this opportunity to lead you in this short meditation today. Be well. and have a great week.